Welcome to your Daily Revolution podcast. Today's topic: in order to go up, you've got to be willing to give up. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Let's go! This is your Daily Revolution. Living prosperity, we show you how to do it. There's no luck about it, we got the strategic blueprint.
All my friends, welcome to the podcast today. I'm grateful that you were here. I appreciate you listening. I appreciate the tags and the posts and everything y'all do. If you like the podcast, if it makes a difference for you, here's my request of you. Go leave me a review, share it with someone, tag someone who needs to see this, and tag me and let me know. All right, so check this out here. My son, who's 12 years old, he is on a diet. He's changed his eating. And it's incredible because he's a big boy. Like, he's really big. 225, size 13 shoe, 5'7", strong. Every time he hugs me, I'm like, he's about to break my ribs. And he knows it. Like, he can wear my jeans, and they're starting to wear my clothes and take my shirts. I'm like, oh boy, here it comes. Here it comes. And I love it. Now, he's just really big right now for him. And again, I get it, right? Doctor said he's going to be bigger than me. So he's eaten a lot over the last few years. He's just big dude, big hands, big paws, big body. And he's like, man, Dad, I'm going to lose weight. So Uncle Spencer comes over. Uncle Spencer's my business partner, right? Uncle to my boys, and Uncle Spencer's like, all right, let's do this. So they decide to do this diet together. And he makes a promise to Israel that he's going to get a little reward. And for 12 weeks, they're going to go no sugar, no flour. Just like cut the breads, the tortillas, the pancakes, the French toast, the donuts, the cakes, the cookies, all that stuff, ice cream. They're going to cut it out. And it has changed a lot. In fact, for my son, it's amazing. He's almost 3 weeks into this thing. You can see it. Like, the scale hasn't moved too much. So I don't care about the scale, but I can see it in the way his body is. I can see it in his face. And more than the physical aspects, you can just see a confidence in my boy. That's beautiful. Now, why is this so important? Because when you want to get something that you don't have, you're going to have to do something you haven't done. And in order to do that, you're going to have to give some things up in your current life that you currently partake of. He's giving up some things right now, and it's like amazing. He's like, Dad, there's flour and sugar and everything. I'm like, I know, bud. I know. So like we got, my wife's cooking food for him, and we're all eating it, and we're like, yeah, we're all helping you, bud. And it's amazing. But what's the lesson here? Like, I see him already shifting his body and his confidence. The lesson is here, if you want to go up, you've got to give up. And in order to go up, you got to give up things in your life. Now look at this lesson across the physicality realm, right, which is pure physical. He's given up flour and sugar, and he's about ready to give up. I think they're going to add another thing in here. But it's amazing. He wants what he wants. He wants get this new phone, and he wants a little bit of cash, or that's the prize. And those are the hot buttons for him. Now he's got a support system. And it's incredible. So physically, he's giving things up. Here's my question for you. What are you willing and what must you give up right now to get your body and your health and your fitness ahead? Spiritually, right? Discipleship of whether you believe in Allah or Buddha or Jesus, or you believe in the source and this universe. It don't matter what you believe in, but are you willing to give some things up to have a greater power spiritually? Are you willing to give up things of the world and things of the flesh to take your life to another level spiritually, so you have spiritual power relationally? Like, I wish I could tell you that you could have it all, but like, if you're going to be a great father, a great husband, a great wife, mother, spouse, like, there's just some things you're going to give up. As a dad, like, we got soccer tournaments and basketball tournaments right now, AAU, travel ball, like, we've got to split up. And we give up Saturdays to go watch our kids play. Now, we don't play on Sundays yet, right? But it's just not what we do yet. That might come a time we're like, yeah, we're playing. And we give it up. Like, we give up sports and we go to church on Sunday. Well, I've got to give up things in my life to get what I want. And I'm willing to give those things up. Finally, in the financial realm, what are you willing to give up to go make the money you want to make? And look, you gotta be willing to give up. Like, you have to. It is so important that you learn how to sacrifice and give things up. And it's crazy because people are like, oh, it's a sacrifice. It's actually just doing what's required. I don't even look at it like, oh, I got to sacrifice this. Just do what's required and you'll get what's desired. So I take a lesson from my son. He's willing to give up flour and sugar to get what he wants. My question for you is, what are you willing to give up? Are you willing to give things up to get what you want? And that's one of the signs of really powerful performers, powerful leaders, high achievers, high performers. They already know, like, I'm going to give up all this stuff over here because while it's good in the short term, it compares nothing. Like, there's no comparison to what I'm going to get on the other end. So give up to go up. What are you willing to give up? What must you give up? What must you get rid of to go get the life you want? And all those of you who are on a diet and giving up all the junk foods for a greater lifestyle, nothing tastes better as feeling lean and mobile and agile and hostile and sexy. And for those of you on a spiritual path, there's nothing like giving up things of the flesh and things of the world, materialism, to have a greater connection to God. For those of you really trying to build your marriage and relationships, there's nothing like being able to give up some of the things you love to do so that you can actually be with your family and spend real quality time with them and create unforgettable memories. And of course, financially, you better be willing to give up. You better be willing to give up some comfort and some luxuries, and you better be willing to give up some time and food and parties to go build the life that you want. If you want to go up, you got to be willing to give up. Good job, son. I'm proud of you. Let's keep the ball rolling. All my friends, if this has been helpful for you and you want to be a part of a community that is powerful and highly committed people trying and striving to be the best we can, join us in our group called the Huddle. We got the Huddle. We got Circle of Champions. We got Immersion. We got a bunch of different programs where all I do is coach people and make a difference for people in their personal lives and professional lives to help them to get less of what they don't want and more of what they do want. If you want that, go check out the site, setemagali.com. That's just my first name, Setema, last name, Gali.com. And you'll see all the programs there. We'd love to have you. Have a great day, my friends. Give up to go up. And if you want to go up, you got to be willing to give up. I'm out.
This is your daily revolution. Live in prosperity, we show you how to do it. There's no luck about it, we got the strategic blueprint. This is your daily revolution. You already know. And if you don't, then check my resume. Turning pressure into possibilities every day. Y'all can win and live our unique purpose. We change our mindsets and put the work in. This is your daily revolution. Daily revolution. Revolution. Your daily revolution podcast.